I'm going to be ranking the episodes of The Last of Us, and I'm going to be talking about some of the moments that I think the show did better than the game. Now, I know that I don't normally talk about movies or shows on my TikTok, but this is my favorite video game of all time. I've played this game a billion times, and now this is one of my favorite shows of all time, so I gotta talk about it. Spoiler alert, for me, episode number 5 is the best episode. Episode number 5 at number 1 for me because it's an absolute banger. They build up Sam and Henry perfectly. They fit perfectly next to Joe and Ellie, and you think they're going to be a part of the show. And then at the very end, Sam turns into a zombie. Henry has to kill his own brother, and he kills himself because his purpose in life is just done. And the way they are removed from the show, it's crazy, man. It's emotional. It's surprising and shocking unless you've played the game. Episode number 9 has to be number 2 for me because it does everything perfectly just like the game, but actually does something better than the game. This scene right here is what I'm talking about. This is what the episode does better than the game. They're discussing all the trauma and pain that they've gone through, and Joe, this episode seems a lot happier, seems like he's doing a lot better. And Ellie says, I guess time does heal past wounds. And then Joe looks at her and says that it wasn't time that healed his wounds, obviously implying that she's the one who healed his wounds. And obviously at this point, you know that Ellie has replaced Sarah. You know, Sarah, the daughter that he lost. It's filled up that hole in his life. In the game, when Joe goes and murders everyone in the hospital and takes Ellie and lies to Ellie, you understand why he's doing it. You're on his side, man, even though he's the villain. But this scene right here, oh my God, bro, like it was extra. It was just extra oomph to why Joe is about to murder everyone and just take Ellie and lie to her face. Episode 3 is going to be surprising, I think, but I really like number 3 because it gives us so much into Bill, where in the game, Bill's funny. Bill is a good character. We like him, but it doesn't fill him up with information. Like, we don't know too much about him. Episode 3 gives us a lot of information, a lot of backstory into Bill, and it's good. I like it. 4 is episode number 8 with the weird cult leader. 5 is episode number 1. They do a great job setting up the whole universe. 6 for me is episode number 6, where Joe meets his brother Tommy for the first time in a long time, and finds out that he has a girlfriend and he's living in a city, in a town. He's living good. 7th place is episode number 2, where Tess dies. This episode, there's something that doesn't happen in the game, which I thought was pretty cool. It's where all the zombies are like connected, and if you like touch them at one point of the city, if they're connected and the zombies are connected all the way to the other side of the city, all those zombies who are connected will be alerted and they will run straight to you. That's not in the game, and I really like that. 8th place for me is episode number 7 with Riley. It's basically the DLC. It's really good, important, adds backstory to Ellie, helps us understand why she is the way she is. Because she lost Riley, she lost her mother, and now she does not want to lose Joe because Joe's the only person that she cares about. And then episode number 4 for me gets last place. Every single episode you watch is worth watching. They do not waste your time. Every single episode is a banger. The game did an amazing job, and the show came out and did an amazing job. And some things they even did better than the game. Amazing show, bro. I'm honestly going to rank this 10 out of 10.